Jason Eubanks and hihbowling.com, back with not a ball review. This is actually going to be a bowler breakdown starring myself. Like, I've had a lot of subscribers and commenters ask me why I do this, how I do this, so this is my first video of breaking down my own game. So I'll do some slow-mo clips. I'll give you tips based on my opinion. These are my opinion, what I think. I've never done one of these, so I'm learning my game with you as you're watching it as well. Just, I guess, to help me get better. So I'll be looking at the backswing, feet, release, and accuracy. So enjoy the video. Let's start off with the backswing. The key to me is not to force it. Gravity will naturally take it there. So here's my tip. Like, you can practice this at home. So imagine if you're standing up straight. So stand up straight and hold your arm behind you as high as you can, like with your palm facing down and like with your thumb at 9 o'clock. You can't really get your backswing up that high, right? And this is without holding a bowling ball, so no bowling ball. Okay, so at that same position with your arm behind you, now rotate your palm clockwise to where your thumb is at about 12 o'clock. And that allows you to like open your shoulder up a little bit and your backswing goes a little bit higher, right? Okay, now it's a little higher, but it's not quite Hit It Harder logo high. So here's my secret. You incorporate this into your game and it's instant backswing. So hold that last position. Now lean forward a little bit. Your arm isn't going that high. Your spine tilt is because if you're locked that high, like lock your arm in that position and lean forward, your backswing goes way higher even though your arm isn't. Like, so that's, if you look at my approach, I incorporated in my game to where I'm already low already, so all I have to do is get my arm position to that second spot and it gives the illusion of like this super high backswing, but I'm just leaning more forward. Like, kind of makes, I mean, it's not that easy, but you know, kind of makes sense. All right, and so then let's see, as you can see, I wear street shoes. I take 6 steps. Like, the 6-step thing started when I first turned adult, like in 2001. It helped me slow my feet down a whole lot. Like, before that, my first step was literally like 15 boards to the left. It's like I pushed off and took a 15 board left leap all at one time. So I wear street shoes because in my brain, planting is more safer than a traditional slide. Like, what part of running to the line and sliding on one foot, try to hold your balance, is natural? Like, that's why a lot of bowlers have knee problems, like, because you're putting all your weight onto one knee, trying to stay balanced at the line and execute your shots and whatnot. Like with me, if you look, everything is heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. My last step is heel toe, roll up onto my tippy toes, roll the knee forward and back down. To me, it distributes all the pressure through my whole leg, not just the knee. That's why, like, when I bowl left-handed, sometimes I can only do it for so long because I'm getting a workout, or I'm working muscles on my body that weren't being worked out, like my thighs. Like, I can feel it burning really bad in my thighs, on my right thigh when I'm bowling left-handed. So like I said, I'm pretty much just walking and throwing a bowling ball. Like I said, I've been planning for 18 years, no problems. So let's talk about the release. I can't explain it, it just works. Like, your thumb controls everything from your tilt, ball direction, like your launch angle, all of that good stuff. So to me, here's a tip. The quicker you can get your thumb out of the ball, the more you can focus on hitting it. Like, I hate the yo-yo release comparison is kind of outdated and it's not natural. And if you ever tried it, you'd break your wrist or your ball will roll end over end. Like, stand at the foul line with all your fingers in the ball and just yo-yo it. Just flick it down and watch what it does. It like revs up the first like 10 feet, then it just dies out the rest of the way. So you never, ever, ever want to throw the ball end over end like that. The more, you know, accurate motion would be like throwing a football underhanded, but make it spiral, or like a softball. The perfect storm, like snapping your finger. The perfect middle finger, thumb pressure, and speed makes a super loud snap, right? So the same thing with bowling. The right elbow bend, the wrist cuff and thumb release, and finger lift will create the maximum revs. It's all over time. Like thumbless and two-handed may show the quicker results, but me personally, I lose hand doing either one of those, so it may be something to that science though. And this right here is just me shooting at a Tenpin. I had a subscriber ask me how I did it. Not very often. Like I think I have a better Tenpin percentage than LeBron at the free throw line. This is where the thumb controls everything. Thumb pretty much pointed at the Tenpin with a broken wrist. Like this is where that yo-yo comparison would come in at. Like a wrist broken, thumb up, just lift straight up and just throw it at it. And this right here is just a few clips of me throwing 5 different balls, standing in the same location and targeting the same place. I'm throwing the original method, the conspiracy pearl, the idle pearl, the hyper self-use, and the statement pearl in that order. I can see where I'm a few boards further left than where I want it to be because, like, in my approach, I stepped back into my shot, so I didn't make it all the way back. But I got some pretty good groupings right there. And on this last clip right here, you'll see all the shots kind of overlayered together as one big shot. Looks pretty good, but I can also learn ball motion from this as well.